It is the final week of the regular season, and it all comes down to this. Tennessee is now number 4, behind Oklahoma, Arizona State, and Clemson, meaning we're going to need 2 losses out of the 3 top teams. We're going to need either Oklahoma, Arizona State, or Clemson to lose. We actually need 2 of those teams to lose. The problem is, all those teams really don't play that hard as schedules. Clemson's going to be playing the ACC championship game. Arizona State's likely going to be playing Stanford in the Pac-12 championship game. And I'm not sure who Oklahoma is going to be playing, but we're just going to need 2 losses out of those squads. It'll be tough. And if we don't get them, it's likely we'll be heading either back to the Orange Bowl or the Sugar Bowl. Obviously, we're going to be in the SEC championship game as long as we can beat Kentucky here tonight. We'll likely be playing the Ole Miss Rebels as Alabama lost just a couple weeks ago. You look at Kentucky's record, they're 5-6 coming off a loss to Georgia. I mean, all you need to know is that we lost to Vandy 3 weeks ago, meaning we should be able to take care of business tonight in Kentucky. As for your Volunteers, coming into this game 10-1, the number 4 ranked team in the country. Besides the 1 loss at number 5 Florida, this team has been dominant all season long, looking for more with this high-powered offense. They got Arch Manning, who will likely be leading all of college football this season in passing yards. Here we go, number 4 Tennessee on the road to Kentucky. Kentucky with the win, trying to become bowl eligible. Of course, the Volunteers trying to stay in the swing of things for the national championship. Still starting quarterback for Kentucky. We saw him last season. Will be Will Levis. They're led by their running back as well, and Chris Rodriguez Jr. Travion Morgan is their best receiver. It's a solid Kentucky team, but nothing, of course, compares to this Tennessee passing offense, which leads all of college football in passing yards, 2nd in all of college football in passing touchdowns, and 5th in rushing touchdowns. Obviously, the rushing yards aren't that high, considering we don't really run the ball as much as we should. Even though Tyler Evans is a tremendous running back and Jabari Small's got a lot of speed at the backup position, we just don't do it much. And folks, if you haven't yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for some more Tennessee Volunteers Dynasty mode here on the channel. If you missed it, yesterday was the start of the Utah Utes NCAA Basketball Dynasty. Make sure to go check that series out. It's going to be a lot similar to this series, but of course in basketball. And also, if you did watch the first season of the Tennessee Volunteers Dynasty mode, you're really going to enjoy the next step onto Madden. Hendon Hooker continues his career in the NFL. And also, if we can get 65 likes on this video, either our bowl game or the SEC championship game will go out on Thursday. Of course, depending if we win or not. If we lose, it'll send Florida to the SEC championship game. If we win, obviously we'll be in Atlanta next week. Kentucky starts with the football on a 3rd and 7. They go halfback draw to Chris Rodriguez, and Rodriguez is going to pick up 12 yards and a first down for Kentucky. It will be a 2nd and 3 for the Wildcats. Dropping back is Levis to his left. He'll find his receiver for the first down. We talked about him earlier. It's Travion Morgan. Morgan staying on his feet. He fumbles the football, but it's picked up by Michael Drennan. And Kentucky's going to pick up 29 yards. It will be a 1st and 10 for Levis in the offense. He's dropping back. Will Levis to his right. He's got a wide open Rashawn Lewis. Lewis picking up 12 yards, moving the sticks for Kentucky. Another 1st and 10 from the 20. It's a speed option. Levis gonna keep. He breaks up a tackle. Look at Will Levis. Going forward, he'll pick up 9 yards, setting up for a 2nd and 1. Kentucky's been having their way so far. Now Levis dropping back. Aaron Beasley on the pursuit, but he still gets it to Keaton Upshaw for 5 yards. It will be a 1st and goal now for Kentucky. Levis dropping back, looking over the top. What a dime! Will Levis with a perfect pass to Isaiah Cummings. It's 7-0 for Kentucky. What a start for this team. So Tennessee will now get it after that drive. They have it from their own 20-yard line. All the pressure right now onto Arch Manning. It'll be a play-action fake. He's looking. He's going to take off Arch Manning the outside. Stays on his feet. Look at the run by Arch Manning. He will go out of bounds after a gain of 25. My controller's kind of glitching right now, but we'll be all right. It'll be a 1st and 10 for Manning. On the Texas route, he has got Tylen Evans out the backfield. Evans working his way down it within the 10-yard line. He'll pick up 17 yards for a 2nd and goal. Handoff, it is Jabari Small, and Small's just going to be a little bit short of the end zone. It'll still be a gain of 3. Here comes a 3rd and goal out the gun. Manning, handoff, Evans, who's in? Tylen Evans with a 1-yard touchdown. He's done that all season long, really. It's going to be a 7-7 game off the touchdown from Tylen Evans. Kentucky will get it back here on a 2nd and 9. Levis looking to throw the football. He'll throw into contested waters. It's going to Danico Slaughter on the interception. Slaughter has got it, and Tennessee will take over just like that. A mistake made right there by your quarterback in Will Levis. The strong safety is going to come up with it, and now Tennessee has got it from the 30-yard line. Empty gun look for Arch Manning. He'll look to throw to his left. He's got Ramel Keaton. Can Keaton get to the outside? He can't. So it sounds now a 4th and 7 for Tennessee. What will they do? Obviously keep the offense on the field. 4 receivers in the game. Manning dropping back, actually 3 receivers. You got a tight end in there. Manning scrambling to his right, looking. He'll wait and he'll get it to Tylen Evans. Look at the playmaking abilities by Arch Manning, continuing the play, and now Tennessee's got it down to the 5. 3rd and goal. Manning keeps on a read option, and we should have handed the football off. That was bad on my part. We're gonna lose 5 yards. We'll bring out James Norton now for the chip shot field goal. The kick is up and it is good. So James Norton, the true freshman's got it. Tennessee goes up 10-7, heading now into the second quarter. Solid first quarter for this Volunteer squad. Kentucky went down the field their first drive and scored, but we got the big Danico Slaughter pick on the second drive. 10-7 for the Vols. All right, so Kentucky back with the football here on a 3rd and 7. Will Levis out the gun, dropping back on a slant route. Oh, that ball's batted and incomplete, intended for Rashawn Lewis, but Lewis is going to drop the football, and Tennessee will get it back now from the 40-yard line at 2nd and 12 for Arch Manning. Scrambling to his right, he stayed in the pocket for way too long. He'll be dropped for a loss of 10. Isaiah Gibson on the sack, and now it's a 3rd and 22. Manning out the gun, looking, taking a shot downfield. Julian Nixon's got it. Oh, what a grab. Nixon for 34 yards. It continues the drive, and now a 1st and goal for Tennessee. Manning out the gun, looking, Jalen Hyatt, it's picked off. It's been the one concern for Arch Manning all season long. It's been the interceptions. And in the end zone, you can't afford those. Kentucky's going to get the ball back, and it's still only a 3-point lead for Tennessee. And Will Levis with an absolute strike to his left to Keaton Upshaw. It'll be a gain of 13, now a 3rd and 5 for Levis out the gun. Looking to throw to his left. That ball will be caught by Michael Drennan II. It'll be a gain of 12 yards. Now Kentucky's got it on a 3rd and 9. Levis again looking to throw. Can they convert one more? Over the top. That'll be a first down to Rashawn Lewis. It's 37 right there. My goodness, Kentucky's passing offense really showing up on this drive. A 3rd and 3. Now they look to throw, and Levis just decides to throw it in between the uprights. I mean, you don't get 3 points right there. You're going to get it right here instead. So Kentucky's going to take the field goal. They will tie this game up at 10 points with 2:33 left to play in the second quarter, giving Tennessee time here on a 2-minute drill. Arch Manning on a 1st and 10, looking to throw over the top, wide open. Cedric Tillman still on his feet. Tillman, oh, he's still going all the way down to about the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 50 for Tennessee. Manning only 6 for 8 passing in this game as well, but a 1st and 10 for Arch. Looking to throw the football, and oh my, he's going to go down again. Losing 10 yards. It will now be a 2nd and 20 for the Volunteers offense. Out the empty gun, Manning looking over the middle. Walker Merrill with the reception. Merrill's going to pick up 15 yards, heading now to a 3rd and 5 for the Volunteers offense. Manning looking to throw to his left. Jacob Warren, it's batted by Kentucky, and Tennessee will come up short of the end zone on this drive, meaning James Norton comes out for his 2nd field goal, which he's got. So it's 13-10 now for Tennessee in the lead over the Kentucky Wildcats. Kentucky tried to get back into field goal range with their last drive of the second quarter, but nothing was really happening there. So we will now head to the 3rd quarter with Tennessee up only by 3, 13-10 for the Volunteers in the second half kickoff. And after a good return by Jalen Hyatt, Tennessee's already got it into Wildcats territory on a 1st and 10. Only 2 outs for Manning to pick from, but to his right, he'll find his tight end. It is Miles Campbell. The 3rd string tight end is going to pick up 14 yards, and apparently Arch Manning got hurt on that last play. So out comes our guy. It's Joe Milton on a 2nd and 13. Milton on the screen route has got Tylen Evans. Evans all the way down to the 5-yard line. It will be a gain of 28 yards. Tennessee now on a 1st and goal. Milton's still in the game. Out the gun. Read option. Milton's gonna keep, and Joe Milton's gonna get in the end zone. It will be a 5-yard touchdown for the backup quarterback. We know he can run. He comes off the bench and he scores, making this now a 20-10 game in favor of Tennessee. Kentucky back with it here on a 1st and 10. Will Levis over the top. Danico Slaughter almost had interception number 2, and instead he gets mossed by Chris Lewis. So Kentucky's now got it on a 3rd and 11 from the 20-yard line. They're in the red zone. Will Levis looking to throw to his right. Ball is caught. It is going to be Chris Lewis again. It'll now be a 2nd and goal for Kentucky. Out the gun. Levis looking to throw. He's got a wide open running back to his right. Yeah, it's smoke in the end zone. Wide open Kentucky. They're going to cut the lead to 3. Things are getting interesting here in the final game of the regular season as the Wildcats now make it 20-17 with Tennessee getting back on a 3rd and 6. Huge play for Arch Manning to his right, but a strike to Ramel Keenan will move the chains. Gain of 19 for Tennessee, and now a 3rd and 3 here for the Volunteers. Manning out the gun. It's a shovel option. Of course, Manning back in the game, but he gets it to Julian Nixon, and they're going to lose a yard. So a 4th and 4, what does Tennessee do from midfield? They're going to go Manning from under center, looking to throw the football. Arch Manning over the middle. He's got Jimmy Callaway. Callaway's first reception of the game is a huge one. He'll pick up 11 yards, and the sticks will be now moved down to the 30-yard line at 1st and 10 for Manning over the middle. His tight end is open. It is Julian Nixon. Nixon for 22 yards. Tennessee's now within the Kentucky 10-yard line for a 2nd and goal. Triple option for Manning. It's going to be a handoff on the dive to Jimmy Callaway. And Callaway's gonna get in. It's a 3-yard touchdown for the Volunteers. They put the lead back at 10. Your new score, 27-17 in favor of Tennessee, but out comes Kentucky. Back with the football at a 1st and 10. It'll be a halfback draw. Chris Rodriguez, oh my, this man refused to go down. He's broken 3 tackles, make it 4, as Chris Rodriguez will get Kentucky all the way down to the 40-yard line. Huge gain right there for him. He's got 79 rushing yards on this game, over 10 carries. Now 3rd and 5, back to Rodriguez. They go. The blocking upfield is excellent by Kentucky, and Rodriguez is going to take it all the way to the house. 34 yards for Chris Rodriguez Jr. as he cuts the lead back to 3. What a run right there for him as he breaks the school record for single season touchdowns. It's 27-24 for Tennessee. Heading into the 4th, we've got a good one. Tennessee's got to win this game, man, to stay alive in the national championship conversation. It'll be a 3rd and 4. Clutch pass right there. Manning to Hyatt will move the chains. It's Hyatt's first catch of the ball game. Now a 3rd and 5 for Tennessee from the 30. Manning looking to throw. Scrambling to his right. Arch trying to buy some time. He'll throw at the last second. I don't know how he wasn't over the line of scrimmage, but he's going to find Ramel Keenan. And Keenan on one play picks up 43 down to the Kentucky 25-yard line. 2nd and 8 for the Tennessee Volunteers. Manning looking to throw. Over the middle. There goes Jalen Hyatt all the way down to the 5. It'll be a gain of 21. Tennessee, though, has lost a couple yards on 1st and 2nd down, so it's a 3rd and goal for the Volunteers offense. Manning looking to throw, but now no quarterback contained. Manning scrambling to his right. He's going to score. Arch Manning on an 8-yard rushing touchdown puts Tennessee back up by 10. Kentucky just can't get a stop on defense. With only 4 minutes to go, now only 3 minutes to go, it's going to be real tough for the Wildcats to get back in this game here on a 3rd and 13. Now Chris Rodriguez going nowhere. Absolutely nowhere on the screen pass. Here comes a 4th and 13 for Kentucky. Their season on the line. Trying to get into a bowl game are the Wildcats. Throwing into single coverage. Jalen McCullough should have the pick, but it's all right. That ball's going to be batted down. Tennessee's going to be on their way to victory in this game. Just trying to run the football out at this point. Tyron Evans to his right. Got some room to work. Nice block upfield by Jalen Hyatt. Tyron Evans going to pick up 19 yards. It'll have a 4th and 2 actually from the 10. Trying to put this game away is Manning. Looking to throw. He's got open Ramel Keenan. And Keenan's in the end zone. It'll be a 9-yard touchdown for Tennessee. And officially that'll be the icing on the cake in this game. Kentucky's burned all 3 of their timeouts. 41-24 is now our score for Tennessee with only 2 minutes to go. They're actually going to get the ball back from the 20-yard line. Joe Milton's in the game at quarterback now on a 1st and 10. He's going to throw a missile to Jalen Hyatt. Hyatt's going to pad some of those stats. It'll be a 19-yard touchdown. Milton to Hyatt. Milton comes in the game, goes 4 for 4, 76 yards, 1 rushing touchdown, and a passing touchdown. Good final game for him on the regular season as well. Hopefully he'll land up somewhere in the NFL next season. If not, USFL, XFL, CFL, one of those leagues will probably give him a shot. But anyways, Tennessee's going to win this game 48-24 on the road against Kentucky. The most important thing, we stay alive, of course, in the top of the rankings. It all depends, though, on how Oklahoma plays, how Arizona State plays, and how Clemson does play. Those 3 teams basically decide our fate. We need 2 of them to lose. We'll see if it happens this week. If it's likely going to happen, though, it's going to be the week of the conference championship games. We will find out, though, in just a second where we are in the rankings. I haven't been showing recruiting much because, honestly, we've already got all of our guys we wanted. So here it is. Tennessee, yes, still in 4th. None of the teams lost. Oklahoma takes on TCU in their championship game. Stanford is Arizona State's opponent. And as for Ohio State's 5, As for Clemson, they'll be taking on Georgia Tech. Now, we're going to be taking on a top 10 team in Ole Miss in our SEC championship game. By the way, we're projected to go to the Sugar Bowl right now to take on NC State. Like, cool, but I don't really give a damn. We should be in the Orange Bowl, but whatever. We're going to be playing a good opponent in our SEC championship game. All the other teams are playing really bad opponents, and that can either go really well for us or really bad because, yeah, we could win, and it could help us, elevate against some of these teams who are playing bad teams in their conference championship games, or we could just lose to Ole Miss. So, we're not guaranteed to win like I don't know, Georgia Tech versus Clemson. I don't think Clemson's losing to Georgia Tech, right? So we'll have to wait and see. If we're going to get in, we're going to need Oklahoma and Arizona State to lose. I think that's going to be the easiest pathway to victory. We're going to need Stanford to beat Arizona State, and we're going to need, of course, Oklahoma to lose to Texas Christian. Is that likely to happen? Probably not, though. I mean, we'll see in our next episode, hopefully on Thursday, us versus Ole Miss. You'll get to see the final rankings after the end of that video and what bowl game we will end up in. We'll just have to wait and see, folks. Thank you all for watching episode number 26 of the Tennessee Volunteers Dynasty Mode here on NCAA 14. If you have any NFL, make sure that subscribe button down below for more. Thank you folks here for watching. And Mamba, forever.